Yeah, your favorite Terry Little Bacon Bear hanging out with the one and only Trooly H.I.M.
The show, what's up? What's up?
So, everybody has an interesting name, and Truly Him, what are you so true about? And are you truly him? So many questions.
All right, so truly him. First, it was him, honestly, but him is an acronym for Heaven and Madness. So just I'm from Southeast DC, so just like a happy time and just a madness type of place, like just hope for the people. So I looked on the internet. I'm like, I don't want to be a double or duplicate of anything. So I found out somebody else named him. So I'm like, truly him. And then I'm like, true. I'm like, two chains, like true. You know what I'm saying? So I got
True.
exactly for sure. So I had to spell that Trooly just to be different. You know what I'm saying? And then
I
it's
love
like
the vision there. We love a creative name.
for sure, for
We love a
sure.
creative name. Well, tell me about your upbringing in Southeast. Of course, not everybody's from Southeast. So tell me about your experience being brought up there.
I mean, like, first of all, I'm just like a young Drake. I'm looking for a 40. I'm looking for a producer. You know what I'm saying? Just to come up like Drake, like just somebody I could work with. But like Southeast, I mean, it was kind of crazy, but I had the privilege of going to private school in McLean, Virginia. So it was
Oh,
a
you got a dual experience.
exactly. It's definitely versatility. So it definitely comes in my lyrics, how I can portray myself. I can be a little bit more versatile instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like not as angry as everybody else, or not everybody else, but just
Some
I
of the
have a
sounds.
different exactly. I could definitely have a different outlook on life, and that's why I sing and rap. So,
That's why you cover all bases. Well, I think that it's always interesting to hear somebody's like trajectory, especially as it relates to them being like raised in Southeast or born in Southeast and then go on to be raised in Maryland or go on to be raised in Virginia, just because they are such different experiences and they come together to make you who you are. Tell
for
me
sure,
about a shaping moment in your life where you just like were down and out and you had to get it out the mud to be somebody better or try something new. All the life is
man.
like that, but
Nah, but honestly, like that George Floyd jump hit me to the heart, because when I was 18, I had a similar experience. I got into it with transit police, and I got a charge of assaulting police, but they really whooped me for real. But they did the same
crazy
thing.
how
They
that happens.
they turned my neck to the left, put their knee in the back of my neck till I passed out. Like I was on the back of the pad, like I could have died the same way. So that George Floyd thing hit me really hard. But just the thing with jail too, like with you, like saying you, like when I was locked up, I was listening to WKY's verses. And I was like, Bacon, she said, honey. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, oh, that's Bacon. I'm like, I'm gonna meet Bacon one day. I'm like, for sure. So that's cool. And then actually my man put my homie A plus came, he gave you the
I know A
flowers one day.
plus.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm like, damn, like, it's crazy just being here on with you right now. So
Well, we covered a lot of bases there. First off, I will start with the George Floyd piece. I think that we all definitely, from black men and black women, just people of color, like it, we're just moving through it and trying to figure out our way through it. Like for me, I can't consume no more black trauma. Like
yeah,
no more black loss, no more black pain. Like I just because the story is just too familiar and it is just it's always so sad when when it's been you or somebody who has been and it just hits you different when you just know what that looks like in real life and you know what it looks like for other people and then you know what it looks like for yourself. So I'm so glad that you have made it through on the other side of things.
for
So
sure, for sure.
another black man saved for yet another day.
Yeah.
Just another day.
I mean, that's
um
that's that's actually one of the reasons I try to make positive music now. Like I've switched over to something for this time period. It's actually a humble experience. Like just everybody voting for me, calling for me, like because the song was so positive. Like that's like my one of my producers. His name is Paul. Shout out to Paul. Like he's like try to do something with no curse words, and I'm like,
I did
man.
notice that.
Yeah, I try hard, and actually, in my music, it's portraying in more my music. So, I mean, something that my mom can actually sit down and listen to. Like, my mom could be like, oh, "Okay, I can listen to this without cringing," and be like, "Oh, my son said this." Yeah, for sure.
Well, also, I will say thank you for listening to me while you're locked. Like I always like to, I don't like to compare the experiences, but I like to just like know that my voice is being heard somewhere else, and it's special to know that it takes it behind the walls for somebody who can't see any of this. You know what I mean? And it's just
Yeah,
it's a special experience for me because I get letters. They
yeah,
be writing me letters. They stop me on the street, and I just be like, "Me in jail with you for
yeah,
real?
yeah.
Really?" So that's always cool. But you know, I will say on the getting it all together piece, how long have you been trying to like really make a quest at music and a thing at music? Because I will say when your votes came in, somebody was like, "Man, we need this positive record. You don't be
Yeah,
hearing positive records like this." And I was like, "Okay, you right. You right.
yeah,
It's
for
been a little
sure.
bit since we had to smile like somebody else."
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So I'm gonna say 2000, 2012 was when I got locked up on that charge, right? So I'm talking about like when I'm known in the jail for like, yeah, because my real name's Andre. So
Yeah.
so they be like Draco, like go ahead, hit that jump for me. So I realized singing out the side, like I'm hitting stuff for everybody, like that's my passion. Even over there, like I feel like I would give hope to people over that jump because I'm beating on my chest. I'm like, yeah, I'm like, hear this
Yeah.
new jump, hear
You
this new
keeping
jump.
the day going.
For sure, for sure. So I'm honestly keeping my mentality straight because I'm seeing people get stabbed up and this, that, and the third, and whatever's going on wherever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm keeping my mentality straight. You know what I'm saying? Thank to God. But like, yeah, I've been doing it. Like that's literally my passion. Like everybody see me on the street, they're like, "You still doing that music stuff?" I'm like, yeah.
What would you say? How much talent do you think is stuck behind the walls of jail? How many
bro,
people? What kind of
bro,
talents are back there?
bro. I'm someone. It's undeniable. Like really, shout out my cousin Duke. My cousin's fighting right now. Another jump can sing like Tank. I'm talking about Charly, real life guy that free Duke. He called. Matter of fact, he called. He like, man, yeah, truly him, free Duke. He was behind the
I
wall,
think
like,
I did hear
yeah,
that.
on the last jump. That's my man. Like I was over there with him. Like literally, like people are so talented, but I just wish they could focus that on something positive before they get locked up. You know what I'm saying? Don't make the
Mm.
same mistakes. Like really channel that energy and do something.
Well, how are you channeling that energy for yourself and make it a pivot? Because now you have a second chance to, get this all right.
Man, honestly, seeing my so jail doesn't really have touch visits anymore unless you're over CTF. So seeing my baby girl's 8. Her name's Elijah. She actually called the last night too. She's like, my daddy, Trooly H.I.M. So yeah, so
Oh,
seeing her through the actual screen, and she's like, "Can I come over there? Can I come?" I'm like,
you
"Dog,
know,
like I can't come back. Like I can't at all." So just her, just the opportunity, just being out for a long time and just trying to make a difference, just being a big brother, like playing that role and just knowing I have with great power kind of holds great responsibility. So just showing people that you can do it without going through the same vices that everybody else is going through around you.
respect. We love a positive man, a positive father, and a positive record. I love that.
For sure.
For the rest of the year, of course, 2021 is already off to a weird start. What do you have planned for yourself musically, at least?
Man, just actually, man, shout out because when I first got that email from you, I was going up against Lopacino.
Yeah.
And when I beat Lopacino, I listened to it. I studied everybody. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. Everybody that I went up against, as soon as you put the flyer up, I'm like, let me click on the Instagram page, see what they talking about. So Lopacino, actually, I got a studio session with him tomorrow,
Sorry, that
which
was my
is
mom
lit.
calling me.
Nah, you could. Yeah, I got a studio session with Lopacino tomorrow. So that's why I definitely
Hold
reached
on,
out to
hold on,
him.
hold on, hold on, hold
All
on,
right,
hold
all
on,
right,
hold
go
on,
ahead,
hold on. Wait, wait, wait,
go
hold
ahead, go
on.
ahead. That's my dude. Go
Mom,
ahead.
hey mom, I'm in an interview right now. You want to say good morning?
Hi, mom. Hi, Mama Bear.
Good morning.
Good
Sun
morning.
is shining. Good morning.
Grand Rising.
Can I call you back when I get done, mom? All right.
Yeah, you got to answer for my dudes.
She called me twice, so you know. She
Oh
called me
yeah, for
twice.
sure.
But anyway, studying music, Low Pacino, go. Sorry.
All right, so yeah, shout out to Lo Pacino. Definitely after I won that competition, I reached out to him. I'm like, bro, that music's fire. I'm like, after this competition, bro, let's get in the studio. He like,
Yeah.
man, that's what it's all about, like for sure. And then I went up against 2 more people. I listened to the music. It was cool, but it didn't really match what I was trying to develop in my life. And then I heard Nessa. So the dude, I went up against Nessa, and I reached out to Nessa. I'm like, bruh, like you're like an OG. I'm like, you like your music, you spit fast. Like I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to study everything I can. So I reached out to him, and he was like, man, I'm gonna cook up a beat for you. So definitely got some things in the work.
I
Definitely.
love that. Like, that's one of my favorite things to hear about KYS verses, just to know that like an artist takes the time out to tap on another artist that they heard that was cool. It's like win or lose, this is just an opportunity all around to just be heard for everybody. So it's like an opportunity for you to tap in ways that you never thought before. And I love that. I love it.
For sure, for sure.
When you were hearing yourself win on that 5th night, did you know that you were gonna win? And what were your feelings? Did you cry? I ask everybody if they cried.
I ain't cried. Honestly, babe, I don't want this to come off as like
You knew.
I knew like from the after I got the opportunity, I'm like, I'm not letting this go past. So as soon as I got the opportunity, as soon as I got the email, I literally hit everybody in my concerts. I'm like, man, we got this night people down tonight, tune in. Matter of fact, on the 4th night, I'm down U Street. And it was a group of bikers. Shout out to the bikers. I don't know their names. But I'm like, bro, I don't have no radio right now. I'm like, can you turn on the FM right now? Like, can you turn on the radio? I'm about to be on the radio. Can you call? They're like, all right, we got you. So it's like literally a group of guys around me. And I'm like, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm free forming it. And I'm like, damn, like, I'm like, this is really the support. Cause they're like, man, you on the radio right now? Let me hit, which one is your song?
Oh,
I'm like,
I
it's the second
love
one right
that.
here.
You giving me the best stories right now.
For sure. So that, I mean, it's honestly really humbling. Like everybody calling and then people texting me after like, you won. I called, I voted for you. I'm like, man, I just know I gotta keep grinding. I know with the positivity though, like I gotta keep grinding. Even though sometimes I give off some type of biggie therapy
You human.
stories. Yeah, exactly, for sure. But I feel like I got a greater purpose. So I gotta at least from time to time, majority of the time, give off something that people can relate to and be like, oh, okay, I can listen to this on a bad day. That's gonna bring me up.
Well, I loved everything that you're saying thus far from the bikers. I don't know who them bikers are either, but shout out to them, you know, for just tuning you in.
Hey.
And I know it was loud. I just know it was loud.
Definitely was. Right by Ben's Chili Bowl.
I always want to give artists the chance to like shout out the people that put them in this position because you know you got a gang of people. So I'll let you do your thing.
Just shout out everybody. I mean, first of all, my daughter. You know what I'm saying? My daughter's my biggest fan. She goes to school and she's like, Dad, my friends don't believe you're a rapper. Like, I'm like, well, this the proof now. Like, we on the radio, baby. You know what I'm saying? So definitely let her know for sure. Like I said before, my cousin Duke, my man Mo, he got FAB. You know what I'm saying? Shout out FAB. This is stands for it's an acronym for family and business. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely been grinding for a minute. It's my man, 100 grand. Paul. Turn It Up, K-Ron. That's actually who made the beat. That's the producer on the beat. So I bought the beat after I put it on the radio, but I hit him up. I'm like, bro, I bought the joint. He's like, nah, that joint's fire. So we definitely clicked in now. And just a shout out to anybody in the DMV that's willing to work. Like I'm definitely willing to work on all aspects because I'm definitely with the versatility. I'm definitely with the female artists. I'm definitely with the singers. You know what I'm saying? The male. This hopefully towards positivity. But if you try to get something off your chest, I'm definitely with you toe to toe with that too.
I love to see that you adapted. We love an adaptive artist. And where can we tap in with you on social media so that we can say hello, congratulate you for that win, hit you for collaborations, anything else?
So I just got a Twitter, but my Twitter handle and my Instagram handle is TROOLYHIM. So just on Twitter and Instagram, TikTok, boom.
You and Elijah be on TikTok?
For sure. Like that's the dancing queen right there.
How did I know? How did I know? How did I know? Uncle Bacon just be knowing. I just know.
Fortune teller. I
You
see
know.
you. Yeah.
Well, no, respectfully, congratulations on that win. Again, if anybody else is looking to tap in with him, you can see the full interview right now on my Instagram story. That's at Little Bacon Bear. And those are my horns. Go ahead and introduce your record to the DMV one time.
All right, it's that Trooly H.I.M, Smile Like Me, all positivity from Southeast DC.
Yes, sir. Love to hear it. Congratulations again, good man.
All right, thank you.
All right.